The signing of Karim Adeyemi to Barcelona felt really random. When the rumours dropped out of nowhere, I think everybody felt the same. Why him? We already have Lamine Yamal. The club have just signed Anthony Gordon. And what about Rafinha? So why is the club choosing to spend money on another winger when we're in for a striker? We're also looking for a centre-back. It might not make sense initially, but I genuinely believe this is going to be one of the smartest signings of the summer. Barca are making signings with genuine intent, whilst Real Madrid are signing anybody and everybody they can get. I know which strategy I prefer, and it's certainly not the strategy of Real Madrid's. Let's get into it. Adeyemi is the complete opposite player to Lamine Yamal. Looking at it simply, we've got two wingers, but Hansi Flick's got two completely different weapons in his arsenal. Lamine Yamal wants the ball at his feet. He wants to slow the game down to his pace so he can control it. Everything he does is calculated. All the passes, all the dribbles, it's Messi-esque. It's as simple as that. Adeyemi, on the other hand, is the complete opposite. He's without a doubt one of the quickest players in world football. He wants space. He wants to run in behind. He's genuinely a fullback's nightmare. Barca have signed someone that gives defenders a completely different problem. Against any team that defends high and takes risks, Adeyemi is a nightmare. One of the other benefits to signing Adeyemi is the fact that he can play all across the front line, which means we've got cover for Rafinha's recurring injuries. I mean, God forbid Rafinha has to go through what he went through last year. I really hope all of Rafinha's injury woes are a thing of the past. But if we're being entirely honest, it doesn't look good. Injured at the World Cup, going into next season not fully fit. I don't like our odds. I really don't like our odds. We as fans know how important Rafinha is for us. And so we need to start preparing for life after Rafinha. And Adeyemi for me is a great alternative. Rafinha for me is great at receiving the ball in between the lines, constantly combining with teammates. He presses really aggressively. But Adeyemi is much more vertical, and I think it's going to benefit the team a lot. He benefits the team a lot more than what he can do with the ball at his feet. He changes how opponents defend. Defenders will sit off of him and in turn give other players more space to operate within. Players like Pedri and Lamine both benefit from this because Adeyemi opens games up in the middle. His biggest contribution to the team is not what he does with the ball, it's what he forces defenders to do without the ball. It's clear that this is why Hansi Flick likes the signing of Adeyemi. He has known him for years. He gave him his first ever German national team appearance back in 2021, and that was whilst Adeyemi was still at Red Bull Salzburg. It obviously shows that Hansi Flick believed in his qualities long before most people even knew who Adeyemi was. He definitely fits Flick's super aggressive style of play with that ridiculously high backline and real high pressure. Adeyemi might just be one of the best players for that system. I can already see it now. I can already see how important he's going to be. In them fast transitions, the ball at Pedri's feet from the back, from a corner or however. Adeyemi ready to run past the halfway line. A Pedri long ball over the top. Like clockwork, he's going to be so important for us. I think he's quite similar to the explosiveness of Rashford, but honestly better at it. It's also a really smart deal if you ask me. The price that we're paying, I believe 22 million euros plus 7 million euros in add-ons, is ridiculously good value. Yes, Adeyemi only has 1 year left on his contract, so next summer you could get him on a free. But we needed someone now. But I think now is the perfect time. Barca are building something incredible. I could genuinely see us competing for the Champions League next season. We aren't paying superstar money for Adeyemi. It's a relatively cheap signing. And what you're getting in exchange for that is a 24-year-old in peak athleticism for a really modest fee. It's exactly the signing that the club needs to make. Low risk with a potentially huge payoff. And to make matters even better, we're getting a player that Hansi Flick trusts and approves of. Apparently, Deco was the man to approach Hansi Flick with the idea of signing Adeyemi. And what a great move this one's going to be. I have great feelings about it. I probably, along with anybody else, didn't even consider Adeyemi in the slightest. On to pre-season now, where obviously we hope to see good things from Adeyemi. I'm excited for what's to come. And that's why I don't think this signing's random at all. Barca didn't just buy another winger. We've signed a player with an idea and with the ability to absolutely change things for us. Approved by the master that is Hansi Flick, giving us something that we simply didn't have before. This random signing is actually genius. This is the part where I ask you to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. There's going to be a lot more Barcelona content coming this season. And my main goal starting out is to try and get to 1,000 subs as quick as we can. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about the signing of Adeyemi. And hopefully we'll see you later.